Before Laura Dern became a Hollywood legend, she made a movie she hopes the world forgets. Laura Dern has one of the strongest careers in Hollywood. From major blockbusters to award-winning performances, she's earned respect everywhere. But behind all that success is one film she wishes she could erase forever, a strange, forgotten project from 1983 called Grizzly II, The Predator. Back then, Laura was only 16 years old, still trying to find her path in the industry. She joined the film along with two other teenagers who would later become huge stars, George Clooney and Sheen. At the time, none of them knew how chaotic the experience would become. What looked like a simple adventure movie turned into one of the most confusing shoots of their early careers. The movie tried to copy the success of Jaws, replacing the shark with a giant killer bear. But the script wasn't strong, the production was disorganized, and the entire set felt lost. Laura has said many times that she barely remembers acting in it. In fact, when someone mentioned the film years later, she admitted she didn't even know the real title, because she never watched the final version. Filmed in Budapest during a complicated political period, Laura remembers the location more than the story. She often laughs about how the best thing on set wasn't the movie, but the paprika chicken, which she still calls unforgettable. It shows just how wild and unstructured the whole production really was. But the strangest part of all came after filming ended. The movie didn't release the next year, or the year after, not even in the next decade. Grizzly II stayed hidden for nearly 40 years. Then suddenly, in 2020, long after all three young actors became famous, the film resurfaced out of nowhere. George Clooney joked that the movie felt only 40 minutes long, even though the final cut barely reached 74 minutes. Laura, with her usual humor, simply calls it a crazy memory from her youth, a film she's happy to laugh about, but would rather leave buried in the past. So here's the real question. If a forgotten project from your teenage years suddenly came back after 4 decades, would you watch it or pretend it never existed?